Join Peak Physique today to transform your body, reclaim your confidence, and unleash the best version of yourself once and for all. Link in the description.
All right. Let's talk about motivation. Let's talk about why you lack motivation to achieve this transformation or to achieve a fitness transformation of yours, right? Like why you lack the motivation to put in the work, put in the reps, and stay consistent. Now, as you guys can see, I have two pictures, right? I have my before, excuse me, let me make this white. I have my before and I have my after. Now, there's some very interesting differences between these two. They both actively pursued something. Actively pursued, right? And here's the thing. This guy right here actively pursued pleasure. Whereas this guy right here actively pursued pain. All right, I'm not going to circle his face because it's sexy enough and I don't want to ruin it. But seriously, this guy actively pursued enjoyment. And now here's the thing. Well, you guys already know what I mean. I don't even think I need to explain it. I'm going to explain it nonetheless. But by pleasure, I don't mean things like, having friends or having fulfilling relationships. No. I'm talking, let's get right into it, bro. Porn. Video games. Junk food. Mindless scrolling. All right. That's what I mean by pleasure. Because if you think this dickhead right here, if you think this guy was going to actively pursue like real pleasure, things like, having a strong group of friends, having a loving girlfriend, doing all this and all, nah, bro, he wasn't doing all that. He wasn't doing all that, or improving his relationship with his parents. That was the last thing on his mind. The only thing in this fucking monkey brain was, I want to feel good. That was it. And it's what led him to do stuff like this. Now, the problem was, hold up. I didn't even include ones that you guys might. TV shows. Anime. Let's spell it right. I already included video games. Movies. Now, I will say movies is like the lesser of these evils, simply because they're only like 2 to 3 hours long. You know what I mean? Especially if you're only watching like one movie. Now, I personally don't believe you should just be watching movies every night just for the sake of watching movies. Otherwise, it doesn't. Here's the thing: when you do these things consistently, now you shouldn't be doing this by any means. But when you do all these things consistently, it doesn't even become fucking pleasurable anymore. Like you don't even look. This guy actively pursued pleasure, right? Actively wanting to feel good. Does he look good? Does he look good? Does he look good? Huh? Look, see? We just fucking made a question mark from Super Mario. Look. Boom, 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 boom. Does he look good? That's my question. No. Looks like fucking dog shit. Looks like literal dog shit. All right, pretend that's shit. Whereas this guy right here, No, but in all seriousness, actively pursuing pain. Now, don't fucking throw yourself into a volcano. That is absolutely not what why the fuck is my car rocking? That's absolutely not what I mean. I mean, working out. Duh. Eating clean. Because for whatever reason, when you're so used to eating bullshit, this becomes painful. It really shouldn't. It shouldn't be, but unfortunately, it does. It does feel painful for a period of time. Sleeping on time. And you're probably wondering, sleep? How is that painful? Well, it's painful when instead of sleeping, you're doing bullshit like this, or you want to do bullshit like this. Actively pursue pain. Man, is it that fucking windy out? Like, bro, my car is literally shaking and I'm not even moving. You have to actively pursue pain. Actively. And like literally, it's just a matter of replacing habits. All right, because you're probably wondering, like, how do I start? You just replace habits. Now, first and foremost, get the fuck out your house. Right? Get the fuck out your house. Because more often than not, this is where all this stuff is. You can make argument, junk food is everywhere. But more often than not, you got chips at home. You got a Xbox or a PlayStation where you can watch all this right here. You got that same thing for video games. Your phone you have with you at all times. But here's one thing I noticed. It's much harder. I mean, I don't really do it at all anymore. but I'm less likely to use my phone and like do bullshit like that when I'm out in public, as opposed to being in my house, because in my house nobody's watching. Whereas when you're in public and you just have your head down like a fucking goblin, just scrolling, it's much harder to feel bad about it when you're at home as opposed to being out in public. So get the fuck out your house. Now, I'm not saying to live outside or to live in Panera Bread, but I mean, you got to get out your house anyway to do this stuff. You got to get out your house to work out. You got to get out your house to not eat clean, but to grocery shop. And then obviously don't be an idiot. Stay in your house when it's time to sleep. But mainly, like, the main habit is working out. Like, this is the thing. The answer is right in front of you. Working out. Because the title of this video is here's where your motivation is going or I don't know. Working out and motivation, all right? Working out is in the title of this video. I don't know exactly what I'm going to call it. You just replace this. You replace all this bullshit right here. Like, I'm going to draw a trash can. You replace all of it with working out. Because chances are, you're already saying bullshit like, I don't have time. I don't have time. Well, look where the fuck your time's going. All right, look at where your time is going. And look, here's the thing, right? Because I know someone's bound to say, oh, you can still do both. You can still do this. You can still do that. First and foremost, most people that I find that say that don't even have like a physique that they're genuinely proud of. And if they do, it's different. It's different because, listen, I'll tell you right now, like, I occasionally watch movies here and there. But when I looked like this and when I was on the road to getting to here, I was not watching shit, bro. And if I was, here's another thing. Here's another thing that people don't tell you. You could just do this stuff. Like, if you're really addicted and if you really don't want to let your shit go for whatever fucking reason, you could just do it during cardio. You can just do it during cardio. Now, I still don't recommend it because it's like, it's kind of iffy. It might become a crutch. But then again, if this is what gets you to do cardio, because notice how I didn't put music here. All right, I cannot do music. I mean, I cannot do cardio without music. I'm telling you guys right now, cardio without music, fuck that. Now, I don't mean I need music when I'm walking outside. I'm talking like cardio inside of the gym. I can relate to that, absolutely. That's why I didn't include music here, because I don't think it's as bad. I don't think it's bad at all, to be honest with you. I used to make beats myself, so I don't even know why the fuck I would think music is bad. But it's just a matter of replacing the habits with working out, replacing the habits with eating clean. Just replace the habits. And now you're probably wondering, it's hard. So in that case, no shit. Look how many people look like this. How many people do you know who look like this or look similar to it? Or how many people do you know? No shit is hard. No shit. That's what makes it worth it. That's what makes it worth it. Because I don't mean this to toot my own horn. How many people, let's remove this. How many people do you see walking around like this? And again, I don't mean this in a cocky, arrogant way where it's like, oh, I'm better than all you dickheads. But let's just be truthful. How many people? How many people do you see at work who look like this? How many people do you see at the gym who even look like this? How many people do you see at the supermarket who look like this, huh? How many people do you see at school who look like this? It's not to glaze, it's just simply the truth, all right? More often you see shit like this. So no shit is gonna be hard. No shit is hard. Yes, you're bound to miss some days. You are bound to miss some days, but that does not equal failure. You are bound to miss some days. But that does not equal failure. Just get back up and keep, excuse my handwriting, going. That's literally the key. That's literally the secret. Just get the fuck up and keep going. Yes, you're going to miss days, all right? Like, I can't stress this enough. You are bound to skip a day or two. Don't use it as an excuse to, oh, I already missed a day, so I might as well just never go to the gym again, or I might as well never try eating clean again, or I might as well just forget about eating whole foods. Don't be a fucking idiot, all right? You just keep going. It's like me saying, oh, if you work out for 6 months straight and you miss one day, you're dead. Your gains, gone. Bullshit. We all know this. So don't let this be an excuse, all right? Either start today or start another day or start the time to start is now. All right, it's either going to be one day or day one. I almost said 1 day or 2 day. I mean, it could as well, it might as well be today if it's possible. I know I'm posting this at 5 p.m. So, but It's either one day or day one. Make your choice. And it's sacrificing these habits that you love and that you say are so good for you, like video games. Oh, it stimulates your brain. It keeps it helps your problem solving skills. Junk food. It tastes good. Like, I can't even think of any true benefits. Mindless scrolling. Oh, I want to stay in the know. TV shows. Oh, this anime. Oh, it's super inspiring. This, that, and the third. If that's what's preventing you, if that's what's zapping your energy from going here to here, then shut the fuck up. All right, it's time for you to let that shit go, because this is the cost. All right, this is the cost of you not being able to make it here. Indulging in all this bullshit. Trust me, I'm telling you from personal experience. And then there's, if you really can't let the shit go, then just do it while working out. Or not while working out. I don't see how you'd be able to do that. During cardio. There's your fucking secret. All right, because I would occasionally watch WWE matches during cardio. But even then, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Like, I was never a big fan of doing that. But that being said, if I had to summarize this into one sentence, limit your inputs. Limit the amount of things you're getting dopamine from. It'll make stuff like this much easier. Not even much easier, much simpler. It'll just make more sense, because working out is still hard. All right, getting these muscles is still hard. But it just becomes so much more simpler and clearer to yourself. With that being said, y'all take care. I'm sweating my fucking balls off in this car. Have a good one.